Good morning. How is everybody? It's good to see you.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
It's good to be back.
Seeing us, see you.
And you know what? If you're Mike and you only have one eye,
Bring him in front of the camera. Yeah.
he's my favorite. I carry around
That's
in my
Mike
pocket.
Wazowski.
You only have one eye, so it's important to see things.
Yes. And he's from Monsters, Inc. We are Susu, our dogs Boo Boo and Buster, who are in the studio here. Yeah, Boo's over in the corner. And that guy.
The Wolfman.
Yes, and I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. All right. So we are going to do a reaction to Courtney Hadwin. I haven't seen her. I saw her very briefly years ago when she was a little girl on America's Got Talent, and I don't remember much. I do remember her little face, but I think she wowed them. But apparently, this is many years later. I don't know, maybe 10.
Okay.
That's my guess. You guys can tell us.
I don't know her at all. We'd like to know a little bit more about her history. Before we did this, I wanted to look at just a brief little glimpse of her back then, and that's the only thing that I've seen her was American Got Talent for like 20 seconds. And so, it was good. She's got a great voice. So.
All right, and this goes out to James H., by the way.
Havercourt. Oh, sorry.
Hello, James H.
Is that like an Amy?
No, it's your anonymity is protected at all costs. Anonymity is a spiritual foundation, ever reminding us to place principles above personalities. You can tell where we spend our afternoons.
Yeah. Those of you who know.
Those of you who know, yeah. All right, so let's see what Miss Courtney's going to do today. It's called Breakable, and I think it's fairly new.
I wanna apologize for my honesty. I'm strong enough to tell you I'm feeling weak. In case you couldn't tell, just like anybody else, I'm breakable. Yeah, I fell before, barely got back. So before you and me turn into us, maybe I should walk away and live to fight another day. 'Cause I wanna be broken more than once. And now I know I'm breakable. Everything has changed, and I might have to wait till forever or as long as it takes. Tell me something real. Is this thing as heavy as it feels? I don't wanna love you just to lose myself again. 'Cause I'm breakable and it takes too long to heal. Some things they can never be undone, and I'm guessing that I'm not the only one who's ever been forever in a place they can't escape. Hoping there are better days to come. And now I know I'm breakable. Everything has changed, and I might have to wait until forever or as long as it takes. But I'm not sorry for being who I am. I just hope you're strong enough to understand. Wouldn't how you learn what it feels like getting bad, and I'm just trying to get back on my feet again. And now I know I'm breakable. Everything has changed. I might have to wait until forever or as long as it takes. I wanna apologize I'm strong enough to tell you I'm feeling weak.
Man, that last line was the best.
I wonder if that was from a movie. It says Light Imagine Films.
Or yeah, could have been, or maybe they did the video, just
the video for her, yeah. Okay, so, wow. I have a question about her voice before I forget. She was mostly using her chest voice, but when she did that little lilt and that soft, that wasn't head voice. What is it?
It's falsetto.
It is?
Yeah.
Is it
sounded like it.
Is it head voice?
Yeah, I think all falsetto is head voice, but again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a singer. I
Felt
didn't
like
hear my
she
voice
was
if
singing
sang.
down here, and then for those little points it came
yeah,
right up
the big
here.
breathy kind of. I'm doing this, but
cooing?
no, cooing's a whole different thing. Randy Travis is a cooer.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a know-it-all, and we
No, I
get
want
into that
to know.
sometimes. But you're always welcome to correct me. I will not take offense. I'm just
Inquiring minds want to
I'm
know.
going back in my days when my brain was working. But she has a big chest voice. I mean, her power's here, right?
Mhm.
It's not here. And some people sing from here, right? Like Will Nelson sings from here, right?
Yeah.
But she sings mainly from here, and then every now and then she hits the falsetto. I don't know. Is falsetto head voice? That's a good question. I really don't know. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
But
it's an interesting. I don't know that I've ever even been asked that or ever even thought about that. I know what falsetto is. I know what a chest voice is, and I know what a head voice is, but I don't know the interconnection between.
Right, because to me it seems, not to belabor it, but there's something in between Flora's operatic and her deep chest voice. There's something in here that she uses and that also Courtney does. But I love it when the inflection and the flow and then the falsetto with it just gives it such a touching feel.
It was an unbelievably well done song, the song itself, and I was kind of vacillating back and forth between looking at the pictures, the imagery, and then listening to what she said. So again, it's like a good book. You kind of have to read it a couple times to get everything out of it, and that's the same thing with even these short videos. You want to go back and go, what are they really saying? I really enjoy the imageries of Route 66, especially going into California, because I've been on there, and not the whole thing because it goes 1,000 miles, but it's when she gets to the California coast, which I think is where she was. It's just the imagery of that old, old
The rock
building.
and stuff. And
Yeah, just the mountain pass and and she's gorgeous. You know, again, not trying to get into the whole physical thing, but
no, she grew up to be a pretty lady.
Very,
she really
very
is.
attractive lady. But the whole thing works for her, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing works, and it's driven by the music. Let me say that, absolutely driven by the music. I don't care how beautiful you are. If you're not a musician, you're not a musician.
Right.
But her beauty and her music are interwound. And she's got her sitting in the chair in the middle of that pond.
Yeah.
Right, was such an interesting. What does it mean, really? And I'll ponder on that until I figure it out. What does that mean? Is she isolated? Is she in a place where no one can get to her? Or
Is she an island?
Is she? Oh, that was good, man. That's really good.
All I know is that
I am a rock. I am an island.
we see so many different things about, and even movies titled Unbreakable. And yeah, you want to be strong and unbreakable, but
Breakable.
we're all breakable, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then at one point she's like, break me again. And then she's like, I don't want to be broken again because it takes so long to heal. And yeah.
Pots of clay, man. We're just pots of clay, dude.
Yeah.
We break so easily, and when we get put together, but there's still the seams.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And,
But that's kind of what makes it beautiful.
and
Even the
exactly.
jagged ones.
I mean, look, we're getting older, right?
Yeah.
And from the day I was born, and I'm 61 years old, and she's a couple years behind me. 5
A
years,
couple
6
years.
5, 6 years, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive about getting older.
She's beautiful. Is she beautiful or what? But the whole point of that was the battle scars that I have, and a lot of them were self-inflicted, really, you know, stupid, kind of silly to say, kind of maybe sophomoric, but it adds the character that I have now. I did not have 40 years ago.
Right.
Didn't have it 30 years ago. I probably didn't have it 15 or 20 years ago.
No, I wouldn't be who I am right now if it weren't for all the
And I think that's what she's
breaking.
saying. I am
Yeah.
breaking, and I'm breakable. I don't want to be broken, but just know that I will heal.
Yeah.
But every time that I break, it gets a little harder to heal. Wow, that's deep stuff, man. That's good.
Wow.
Love that. Love that. We always try to watch them again, or at least I think we both do. And because we'll watch our reactions, make sure we didn't say anything stupid.
You watch the reactions. I don't like to watch the reactions.
I don't care. I don't look for me. I look to see if I said, because I've said stupid things. I have to delete things, start all over again. Okay. Okay. Anyway, hey guys, thank you again, and welcome me back to the channel. I've been out for a little bit because I've not been feeling well.
And I'm glad you're feeling better. I don't mean to gloss over that, but can you tell us where Courtney's from? Because I know she was on America's Got Talent, but it's not always Americans that go on and win.
It's not, really?
No, sometimes there's people from other countries. You can join, I guess. I don't know.
But there's so many now, right? India's Got
Well,
Talent.
yeah, there's
China's
them
Got
all
Talent.
over the place. But
They're everywhere now.
she was on American, so I wonder if she's
probably
American.
And probably from California, really, would be
Could
my
be.
guess. Or somewhere there, in that location. But maybe not. We don't know. We really don't know.
I think she's just a child prodigy. She must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Yes.
James, thank you for that.
Yeah,
and
great,
we'd like
great,
to
brother.
see more. I think there's one more we're going to do that says it's That Girl Don't Live Here. So we will get to that one as well. And if you liked our video, subscribe to our channel. There's a little button at the bottom of your screen. Donate if you will, or if you are able.
It's totally optional.
Optional. Give us a like if you don't mind. Hit the notification bell. Share with your friends if you think they'd like this. And comment down below. Let us know what you think of Miss Courtney and what you know about her. Until we see you again, be blessed.
Hey,
as
don't hurt
always.
anybody. Don't break them.
Yeah, people are breakable, right?